I've heard you say you're in the doomsday camp.
Yes.
Explain that for us.
So I think what that means is that I personally believe that this contract would be the end, or at least the beginning of the end of the NHS. I think there are such huge issues with staff retention as it is, and that if they do it to us, they'll do it next step. Logically is to do it to the nurses. They've already taken away lots of their bursaries for training, and then it'll be the physios, and then the NHS can't function without its staff, and so we need to make it more attractive to keep people in, and that's not what this contract is doing. It's also stretching the NHS beyond what I think it can handle. There's no increase in funding to the NHS. In fact, there's actually been a real-term decrease in funding over the last few years. The NHS is already stretched to what it can be, and you can't stretch a 5-day elective service to a 7-day service without increasing money and increasing staff, and that's not what's being offered. Instead, what they're trying to do is stretch us even further, even thinner, and people just won't stay.
So what's your future? Will you stay?
I think I probably will. I'll definitely stay on next year, and I think realistically I love the NHS. I think it's one of the best things about the country, and I think when push came to shove I'd try and stay and keep on fighting, but it's a hard decision, and I know a lot of people personally who I think would probably leave.
So how are you feeling today, day 2 of the strike?
It's been actually quite overwhelming, the amount of support we've had. I don't know if you can see in the background, but we've had an incredible amount of cake mostly. Some people bringing fruit, which is very appreciated. But I think actually, we were talking about it earlier, it feels like the support is growing. If anything, we've had more smiles, more waves, more beeping, more people taking stickers than we had at previous protests and previous strikes. And I think we can just only hope that the government start to listen and take us seriously.